Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So the heroes match of characters this year is interesting. We kind of have like two major headlining characters. Funny enough, last year we actually had three with the Limit Breaker, Super Saiyan 4, Goku, and Vegeta, and then of course Hearts as well. This year it's the Limit Breaker, Super Saiyan 4, Vegito, and then we also have the Super Saiyan 3 Rose character. The one thing I like about this character here is that he is Super Saiyan 3 Rose, and then he goes full power Super Saiyan 3 Rose, right, with his transformation. I think that this character would be significantly less fun if it was like regular Super Saiyan Rose that would transform into Super Saiyan. Like the fact that we're Super Saiyan 3 right away, I think is pretty fun. Now, I do think that this Rose here is going to be pretty good. I think he's going to be an effective character. We're probably not going to be using him in slot 1, I would say. Let's take a look. Yeah, 241k. This guy is going to get a lot of defense, I believe, when he attacks. Let's start with his link set. So we have Brutal Beatdown, Super Saiyan, what is it? Godly Power, Prepare for Battle, Nightmare, Fear and Faith, and Fierce Battle is the link set here. No big bad bosses. Now, no big bad bosses. Is this actually a big deal for him? Maybe. I mean, we could run him, I guess, with like, you know, like on like the Fusion Zamasu team or something like that, but we do need several crossover allies. I don't think the Heroes Big Bad Bosses characters are really that good. Let me just double check that. So Heroes Big Bad Bosses characters would be Hearts, Meki Cabra, who I don't think is going to be that effective. Hearts will be okay. I mean, I guess Dark King Fu does have big bad bosses, right? Maybe he will be decent. It's not like it's like big bad bosses for heroes is not that big of a deal. Like I don't know. Rose not having it, like, this probably will suck because it's just such a powerful link, but I don't think that this kills this character or anything like that, right? So super attack effect in base here, he stacks attack and then gets 30% defense for one turn, which is fine. 3 key, 180% to stats, 150% to stats when attacking. He has a high chance to guard, but then if there's 3 or more allies in the crossover team, he gets 100% defense and guard. Wait, it's just if there's 3 allies in the crossover team, it doesn't say besides him, so it's just 3. Him plus 2 more is what that is. Okay. That's interesting. So maybe we could find a way to use him on like the Fusions Master team or something. Oh, we'll see. Then if there is an enemy with the name Goku, you can get an additional that has a high chance to be a super attack, which I don't like. It's not the craziest. And then of course he also is he will transform on turn 5. That is his transformation condition. So I think he's solid. I mean, he's not gonna be like, oh my god, the god above everything or anything like that, but I do think that he is going to be decent. I mean, keep in mind, this is going to be like a slot 2 or slot 3 character, but I mean, he's going to be, he's just good because he's guaranteed guarding. And I mean, look at this. He's getting 150% when he attacks, and then he's getting another 30% defense from his super attack effect. Like, that's good. I'll take that. I mean, this is, keep in mind, dude, we're talking about the heroes characters here. By the way, this is a good turn. We are juiced up heavy on support. We have Super Saiyan, Prepare for Battle, and Fierce Battle activated. Again, Hearts is supporting Super Saiyan 3 Rose, and remember, EZA Super Saiyan 4 Vegito is supporting him as well. So we're getting support from several different avenues right here. All right, let's go ahead and see the damage that Rose will give us right here. 6.6. I mean, that's certainly not very good, right? So that's pretty ass. He has no super effective against all types, no crits, and like a 6 million attack stat. Like that's Again, I mean, that's like horrendous. Like, I don't think that's a good number that we're seeing from Rose at all in terms of his damage. But I still will like it because there's something that's way more important than damage, and that's the ability to take hits. Well, yeah, I always do like to say that. I would say, though, the Heroes team specifically, though, I do have my concerns or reservations with how the damage for the team is going to shake out. I mean, Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, though, I mean, look, this is him. He's not next to a Saiyan War character. And, like, you know, he could put up numbers like this with a 70% chance to crit. He will do damage. You know, he is going to put up a lot. So, yeah, maybe. So Rose potentially just being a strong character we could run who, you know, is going to be very tanky, could be very good for us, right? Vegito just did a lot of damage right there. 6.3 right there for Super Saiyan 3 Rose. Now, again, remember, we have to get to turn 5 for Rose to actually go ahead and transform into his, you know, full power Super Saiyan 3 state. Okay, so right here we have Demon Goddess Toa. Her EZA is, it seems to me, to be very good. I think Demon Goddess Toa seems to be very strong. All right, so Super Saiyan 3 Rose, we're at 251k right here. Okay, let's just go ahead and aim at Zamasu, our, you know, immortal little boy right there, and just slap him up. Alrighty. So let's see what Super Saiyan 3 Rose does right here. Again, I mean, he's guaranteed guarding. So, you know, you could kind of just, like, have him as kind of like just a character on the team, and he should be able to perform pretty well. And then once you transform with him, that's where he's going to start to get, I think, quite a bit better, is sort of like what we could say, right? So there's that damage again, kind of like the same shitty damage number. Now, again, remember, he does get the additional against the Goku. There's him potential system. Unfortunately, it's a normal, like always. You know, he does get the additional against the Goku, but, I mean, Goku is not a common boss right now. Unfortunately, with Red Zone, they really don't like to give us hero class fights in the red zones. I do hope that we could see them, like, you know, begin to, like, actually get, like, hero, like, are they going to create, like, a blue zone or something like that? Because we saw, you know, the Heroes Red Zone is getting new fights added to it, but it was, like, Hearts and Golden Metal Cooler and Lags and stuff like that. There's no super class characters, so, I mean, if they want to give us the blue zone, which has hero class bosses, I mean, that would be quite appreciated, right? Because it's like, I mean, did they want us to use Super Saiyan 3 Rose against the, whatchamacallit? Like, are they telling us to use Super Saiyan 3 Rose against the anniversary event? I mean, I guess, but I mean, that's not, like, we've had a lot of tough content released since then, so I'm not really too sure about that. All right, now, by the way, Rose's it's turn 5 from the start of battle, yeah. So, unlike the very shitty conditions on the Worldwide Download Celebration characters, we're not gonna see that from, like, Super Saiyan 3 Rose and stuff like that. On this next turn, the friend one is gonna transform. Like, he's just gonna transform right away. It doesn't matter. Like, so, like, if you have a Super Saiyan 3 Rose who starts out in slot 7, right, you'll have one turn in Super Saiyan 3, and then next turn he's going right into full power Super Saiyan 3. So that's really good. That is a huge distinction, right? Because when it's start a battle, you know, it's like you're cutting down multiple turns. You know, you go do a fight and you have your LR Blue Goku and Vegeta in slot 7. You can't get, you know, the 8 active skill to Blue Vegito until turn 7. It's devastating, man. Absolutely devastating. Just no fun at all. Just not something that you want to deal with, like, whatsoever. Oh, I did not talk about Rose's leader skill, by the way, up to this point. But he is a good, like, leader character with a 200% leader skill. He has 170% of stats to Dragon Ball Hero, Super Saiyan 3, and Transformation Boost. And then the extra 30% for the 200% stats is for crossover. Alright, so here he is going to actually transform. Now, this is very meaningful, and this is another thing where this guy could help out quite a bit. Probably going to be like a must-run against like Omega or any long fight or something tough or something like that. So, the turn starts. Rose heals 40% HP when he transforms. I love characters who transform and give you massive heals. We love that shit. That is good. That is good. It's always been good. It's always going to be good. Just like a big ass heal in the middle of the fight, very strong. Every turn after that, he will heal 15% HP at the start of turn. Then he gets 4 key, 200% of stats, 150% attack and defense when attacking. The more HP you have, the higher he has another like buff. He can get up to another 150% attack and defense. Again, the more HP remaining, the higher the stats. And he has guaranteed guard. And then he has an additional with a high chance to do a super if there is a Super Saiyan Blue enemy. And then he also just normally has an additional with a high chance to super. So if there's a Super Saiyan Blue enemy, he could super attack 4 times, which is obviously good. His super attack effects, he's getting 30% attack and defense, and then he does immense damage to the enemy. So, I mean, he's looking good. Looking good for sure. We can just leave Hearts in slot 1 right now, like this. Actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and transform with him. Nah, let's... He should be okay, right? Nah, if Rose supers, we'd be... I'll transform. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, let's see what... Nah, you know what? I do... Nah, we should see with the extra support from Hearts, I think. All right, yeah, let's just do this. Hopefully Hearts does not get smoked right here, but we should... Actually, why don't we just put... I'm just going to put Rose in slot 1. That's probably a better idea. It's not like we're getting anything from Pan or anything like that. So, again, Link set does not change, by the way. It's still the same thing. Brutal Beatdown, Super Saiyan, Godly Power, Prepare for Battle, Nightmare, Fear and Faith, and then Fierce Battle. So, again, he is going to work probably a little bit better with just, like, you know, your typical Super Saiyan characters and stuff like that. Alright, so let's just do this. I guess this could be a little bit scary with Hearts and Pan potentially getting hit, but whatever, it's not a big deal. Alright, so again, Rose is at 270 right there. Let's see what the boy is going to put up for us in terms of stats. So, against the Super Saiyan Blue enemy, he could super 4 times. In this turn, he could super 3 times at max. Alright, so there's that. Perfect. Okay, then we got an additional normal. We could still do 1 more. And he does not get the Hidden Potential System additional. Okay. I mean, I typically do have rather bad luck when it comes to characters and additionals. I mean, we all know this. I mean, if you're here to see characters, oh my god, a super and another super and another super and another super, y'all know we ain't getting that shit over here, man. I'm sorry. I will try my best, but it ain't happening. Now, any damage we take on this turn, keep in mind, is just going to be healed up. Because the other Super Saiyan 3 Rose and the other team, again, he's just going to go ahead and heal up. So I do think about this, like a Super Saiyan 3 Rose team. Actually, I mean, like, okay, against Omega, this is going to be very good, right? Just being able to, like, get these heals. Like a double Rose, like, you know, you get to, like, if you have 1 on turn 5, 1 on turn 6, that's just, like, 40% heal, then 40% heal. That's a lot of extra HP. I'm thinking about Fusion Zamasu, but the problem is that Fusion Zamasu probably just outright hits too hard. It doesn't, like, he's gonna kill you. Like, if you're gonna eat a super attack from Physical Fusion Zamasu with this team, well, if he does it before you attack, you lost. Like, if Physical Fusion Zamasu supers before you attack, and you eat it, right? You don't, like, maybe, like, dodge or something like that. You lose. Because no character on this team will be able to tank it enough. I think Vegito, in a good situation, with his damage reduction up, like, he could take, like, you know, 550k plus or something like that. But look at our HP with the Heroes team, right? It's just not going to work. But if a character is able to super attack first, and then Physical Fusion Zamasu supers, we could be okay, right? All right, so let's just get this rotation. This should be a little bit better for us because we have a couple of more links activated and stuff like that. We'll probably make this the last turn, but let me know what you guys think about Super Saiyan 3 Rose here. I do think he's an effective character. What I'm seeing from Super Saiyan 3 Rose, he's a bad boy. I think he's good. It's very easy for him to be guarding, which means it's very easy for him to be able to hang in there well against powerful attacks, right? I mean, he's just going to be guarding right away. Means, you know, potentially against AoEs and stuff like that, again, we can hang in there a little bit better. I like what we're seeing from Super Saiyan 3 Rose. Funny enough, like his damage, I actually would have liked, I think, if he would do a little bit more damage. In base, his damage is essentially non-existent, right? And then here, okay, we're actually getting additionals right there. Good, so that'll be more. Like Vegito is crazy because of Vegito's insane chance to crit from his passive. Nice, we actually got the triple super. Beautiful, beautiful. That's awesome. That's great. That's great. But because of Vegito's 70% chance to crit, he's going to output a lot of damage, actually, which is good because damage on the Heroes team was actually a real fear of mine, right? Compared to, like, a normal team, damage and HP are two things that this team will have difficulty competing in. HP, one reason, of course, for that is no LR. Hopefully they will give us a Heroes LR at some point, but we'll see. So, let me know what you guys thought of Super Saiyan 3 Rose Goku Black. Another Heroes unit in this batch who seems good. You know, I am a tough critic. I just think that this guy's guard and the amount of defense he's going to have after he's attacking is going to be effective, right? Like, you know, maybe he could take a little bit of damage from the AoEs, but he's going to be guarding already. So, you know, it's like, he'll be okay. And then after supering, like, he would be tanky enough after supering to survive Physical Fusion, Zamasu Super, or these types of bosses, right? So, like, that's good. Like, he's good. I do like this character.